are we doing here? Like,
my mom would have liked to be in that group.
We are just
with her drawings.
Some drunks. Like we like the vodka. Like
Yeah.
This is something we need to leave. And I did. I went and told them, I was like, I don't belong here. I don't need any of this stuff. And they booked my flight home. They're like, well, you have to pay for it. Okay. Give me a computer and get me out of here is what I was thinking. But now looking back at it, though, it was just looking for any excuse. And, sexual addiction, it really is the same. In some parts or some points, because you would look at me, Kylie, and say, why is he drinking? Like, he knows that this isn't going to turn out good. Like,
right.
What's he doing? Like, he's embarrassing himself. He's risking his life. Why would he do that,
Mm-hmm.
Where we look at someone, and I use that doctor in Texas all the time, he'd go up to people's cars while he was in his car in, like, a parking lot, like a Target or Walmart, and he'd start doing the deed to himself.
Yuck.
And, like, making sure that they would see him, and why would somebody do that?
Cap his ass.
Why would someone do that, Kylie? Because they're not right mentally. There's some imbalance going on there. And I think it's the same, with gambling, with any drug,
feel like
name
sexual, like, when they're doing, like, jacking off in front of people, I feel like that is harming a lot more people than other people. Well, just like, there's a certain point where it's not all the same, where some people should be committed for certain shit, and some people shouldn't.
Sexual relationship.
Yeah. Like, if somebody's going off and doing that to people and they want to see, they should just be, like, out of society forever and never deemed to come back.
But
that's just sick. Like,
there's people that say the same thing about alcoholics. Oh, he drinks too much. He shouldn't even be around society. Stuff that comes out of his mouth when he's drinking.
It's not the same, though. You cannot categorize yourself in the same level as them. Because it's not the same.
Okay, why is it not?
Because that's just, like, they are harming so many other people.
Because they have a different...
Because they're openly doing...
outlet for their sickness?
I don't know. No.
Something is not right in their brain. Like, something is not right in my brain.
Yeah, I know.
Like, why would I... If I gave you a plate of brownies and said they're going to kill you, they're all poison, and you continue to eat them, you go, why are you doing that? Because I like brownies. I don't know. The brownies make me feel good.
I get what you're saying. I think it's different. Like, if somebody's
maybe they were
addicted
molested
to sex, and then they're, like, just having sex with too many people or doing it privately. Like, that's way different than people that are just, like, openly doing shit in public.
But they have to do it.
I don't know.
Are you saying,
like,
them, like,
child? I don't know. You're
like,
not in the
if they're
same
stressed
boat.
out, like when if I get stressed out or whatever, hope to God that I never have to drink again.
Right.
But if whatever life stressor would cause me to pick up a bottle, even though I know this is going to be bad for everybody involved, I'd still do it.
Well, yours isn't a perversion. Theirs is like a perversion, though, too. Like, it's their thing they go to, and it's like turns them on, and it's nasty.
Does it turn them on, or does it give them the
both? It gives them their rush, and I think it turns them on, and it gives them their release in their little peepees.
In their brain. It gets their dopamine going.
It gets
Same
their
thing
peepees.
with alcohol for me. Same thing for someone who walks into a casino.
Yeah, of course they have something
and they
wrong
hear
in their
those
brain.
Ding, ding, ding,
well,
ding,
of course
ding,
you
ding,
guys
ding.
all have something wrong in their brain, and you have something different, but you can't categorize it on the same level as, like, fucked up shit or not.
I think we can.
Of course, you guys all have something. Yeah, it's mental, but, like, your punishment for your behavior should not be as harsh as their punishment for their behavior, because their crime's a lot different.
See, that's the thing. There shouldn't be a punishment for trying to get help. There shouldn't be a punishment for
trying to get help.
Not realizing that you have a problem. Maybe he's around people, just like when I drank,
right.
I thought 98% of the world drank like I did. I thought everybody drank.
Right.
And then I find out, oh, wait, no, not even that many people really drink, let alone drink like I drank.
Yeah. I don't know.
And maybe he's around people and that's what he thinks is normal. I don't know. Obviously, he doesn't view it the same as we do. You don't view drinking the same as I do.
Right.
You know, somebody with a gambling addiction doesn't view... I look at someone gambling and go, well, that's stupid. Why would you waste your money? That's stupid. And they would look at me and go, why? You're pouring yours down your throat. Like, you're wasting more money than I am, and I'm having a good time. And I'm like, well, no, you're not. I'm having... You know, but it's all really... There are ways people can escape what they're trying to not feel or trying not to deal with.
Yeah.
And I know, your look on your face says it all, but...
I don't think...
What about people who go around pooping in public?
That's like their...
What about people who steal?
Yeah.
You know, there's people who just steal just because they get that brush. And then once they start thinking about it, it's the same as me. You know, when I was driving home and thinking about, oh, man, I could probably just tell the girlfriend at the time, I'd probably just tell her that I'm going to hang out with Nico all night.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to tell her. Yeah, she'll buy it. It was the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But I made that, like, justify in my mind. Once I started thinking about it, I was set. I was off.
Right.
You know, and they say, call a sponsor. No, when I got to that point, there was nobody. I wasn't calling anybody.
Right.
Except to tell you not to come over. So I'm hanging out with my cat.
Isolation.
But they are probably the same way. You know, they probably get that same itch. And once they get that itch, it cannot go away.
So what about murderers?
Well, murder, I don't think, is an addiction.
That's what I'm saying. When people, they go around molesting people.
I don't think someone's like, you know what, I have a bad day. I'm going to go shoot somebody.
If you could put that in the same argument as you're saying that child molesters and people that jack off in front of people.
I didn't say child molesters at all.
You said people that jack off in front of people. That's
I said
sexual
people
assault.
Sexual addiction.
Yeah, but then you used a doctor jacking off in front of people as an example. So that's what I thought we were talking about. Like people who do shit like that to harm people.
Yeah, that's not a child predator. He's not a...
That's sexually assaulting whoever he's like going up to his car like...
He's not like skeeting on him or nothing, I don't think.
Yeah, but that's...
And either way.
That's
but I wasn't
assault.
saying that.
Yeah, I thought you were. Like, I mean, of course, like, if they're addicted to sex and as long as they're doing shit legally and not, like, raping people.
Right, he wasn't
shit.
raping people. He was just
that
beating
guy,
off in his car.
Yeah, well, you said he wanted people to see him.
Yeah.
Like, see his penis.
Yeah, he'd pull up.
Yeah, that's, like, sexual assault. I would say, because that's just, like, fucked up.
He never touched the women.
Yeah. He was probably doing it to little kids, too.
No.
How do you know?
Because I read the story. I saw his charges. Come on now.
Oh, Lord. But he was, yeah.
No,
I don't know.
But
why? Did you do that before?
No, I've never done that before.
Ew. I thought you were talking about him. Like, of course, if people are just addicted to sex and they're doing shit, like, yeah, I mean, I think they would be in the same category as alcoholics, gamblers, all that. But I mean, of course, if they're out like raping people, because that's what gets them off. Like, I think
rape
I know. I'm sorry. That's what my head went to when you said that guy that was jacking off. Like, that's to me is like that's fucked up. Like, that's like,
you know, we keep this PG around here most of the time.
That's screwed up. Anyways, I think that's in a different category. I would say that's in the categories as like a sexual predator, and not in the same category as you, because you aren't a predator. You aren't like you aren't. I don't know. I think that's kind of. I don't know. I thought you were going there.
No.
No. Okay.
Sexual relationship.
Chris, stop it. So, yeah, so Skywood Recovery, though, back to that.
Oh,
man,
my gosh.
that, they were not,
we are circling
they were not
back.
open at that time, and man, if they would have been, it would have been amazing.
Mike's going to come in. My husband's coming in.
He should go to Skywood Recovery and just check it out. Check it out for a minute. Now, here's something else that I kind of wanted to bring up, too, because, and don't knock me for saying this because it's some personal family stuff, but I was invited on a vacation with the family, and at first I was excited. I was thinking, oh, this will be fun, and thinking of all the good things, and here's why I'm relating it to to recovery is because I do the same thing in my mind, or used to, when I would think, oh, I can have this drink, or I would start fantasizing about, oh, when I get off work, I'm gonna drink this and have this and watch this or do whatever. But then it turns out not to be so great. Well, the vacation to California, it's like, oh yeah, everybody's gonna be there. It'll be fun. It'll be great.
Yeah.
But then I start thinking about it. Like, whoa. This could go wrong. That could go wrong. This and that and this and that. And I don't know if I'm being pessimistic and just thinking, well, the bad stuff's going to happen. Because if you think the bad stuff's going to happen, you're going to pick up. I mean, the bad stuff's going to happen regardless.
Yeah.
But if you're always waiting for the bad stuff to happen,
always looking for it,
you're going to point it out more.
If you're looking for a yellow car, you will always see a yellow car.
Yeah. And it's the same thing.
Right.
So I don't know if I'm being...
You can't live in fear either.
No.
Because that's like...
But
You're being a realist.
I think it boils down
/ pessimist.
Yeah. Well,
a little bit of both. But if you had the realness mixed with optimism, which I think you had at first, but I think, I don't know, some people get anxiety over traveling.
Or is it just that I'm selfish and want things my way? Because going to LA to me on vacation doesn't sound very relaxing.
Well, you have to do what's best for you.
But I don't know. I'm always going to want what's best for me, and that would be the easy way out.
Well, vacation is supposed to be, like, selfish in itself because you're going on vacation for yourself. So if that's not somewhere you want to go, then just don't go.
Yeah, and it is okay to say no sometimes. And
it's very okay to say no.
I'm not saying no that I don't want to hang out with you guys and get into the arguments and the fights and stuff that's going to probably most likely happen. It's not that I don't want to be a part of that. It's just that I don't like to be around 4 million people.
Yeah.
I don't.
Just think of all the good content that will come out of those fights.
Yeah, but...
Good stories.
I don't know. Then, yeah...
You always make things fun, though. So if you go, you'll go.
Or would I bring everybody else down because I'm moping around and not doing what I want to do, which is just sit out the back porch and have a cup of coffee or something, like...
I think nobody has to do things as, like, a big group. I think vacation should be about if you're going with a group of people and this person doesn't want to do that group activity, it should be... fine. And if anybody has a problem with it, then they do not know what vacation is about, and then they can have a problem with it and it doesn't affect you. That's their mood that it's affecting.
Well, yeah, I think that would...
Don't worry about how you are affecting other people unless you're being an asshole or something.
What are you...
Man.
Kylie. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll overthink this one like I do so many other things, but...
I've been overthinking it, too. Like, I go from really excited to really anxious. But I get that way, like, even last summer we were going to go to the outskirts of Detroit for a week over the summer.
Detroit, you have a bus stop.
Detroit. It wasn't Detroit. It was, like, half-hour away.
Man.
And, Mike was working over there, so it was the summer. We're going to take our camper and go over there. So we were camping all weekend, and then we were going to go to Detroit. And I just had so much anxiety. I'm like, I'm not going. I don't think this is a good idea. Something bad is going to happen. And then we went there and just had the best time. And now I look back, I'm like, I'm so stupid for...
Worried about nothing.
Yeah, worried about nothing. And it's just like, think of all the... Yeah, like there was some bad moments. But bad moments don't make the whole thing. I just think of, like, all the memories that came and just at peace. And even, like, we weren't even in the best area because Detroit area kind of effing sucks. And there was just, we were in Ypsilanti. Belleville. And, that's not very, like, good area at all. It's just kind of crap holes, but no offense to anybody.
But yeah, if you'd have been or if you wouldn't have went, look at all those memories you'd have missed out on.
Yeah, and I would have not had this perspective that I have